Good afternoon. So this time our topic is again I'll try to emphasize what is sex because on my first video it was darkened, so maybe YouTube make it darken. No, I'm just kidding. So that is our topic for today. So I'll just continuations about it because I'm so inspired because it wasn't clear. So because I'm so concerned about these things because it seems like the Holy Bible, in the Holy Bible it seems like we are always the enemy of the Holy Bible. You know, like do you agree that with me? Like if you read Holy Bible, folks, all of it it's all about sexual immorality, sexual immorality. So what is wrong about sex then? Aren't we are told that we need to multiply? So what is the problem with this? So I have to really discover this kind of stuff. Meaning, I didn't know about it, but that's going on with the Holy Bible. If you read, it's all about sexual immorality. There is no admirations about sex. So Vatican City, why is that all the writers are all so against with sex? So since you are all men, and then if you read the Bible, if I read the Bible, it's so painful on my part because para akong kalaban. Okay, so when we say sex, it is to increase the sexual appeal of to increase the sexual appeal of based on Google with often with app. Okay? Next is to arouse the sexual desires of both male and female. Ako folks, basically, we all know also sex. When you say sex, it's a female and male. Male gender, male and female. To me, for me, I will just be honest to be with you folks. I'm not anti-gay, but if as much as you can is as much as possible, because for me sex for the way gay female and gays and lesbians, they are having a sexual schizophrenia. So this is siya. So if as much as possible, I yeah, I was quiet. I am inspiring for those gays and lesbians to really figure out how to fight that kind of disease because it's a challenge. It's always male and female. And if you're having sex with gays kasi, pangit kasi, there is no, yes, there is, for sure there is census with it, but at the end of the day, the entrance where they are all penetrating is it's the waste of our body. So it's kind of, I think that's the sources of HIV and other AIDS and other sexual transmitted diseases na sila lang din ang may alam. So I don't know about it, but you guys, LGBTQ groups, you have to figure out with your problem. Okay, so there are so many, you are all smarts. Okay, now, 1 Timothy 3:16. Beyond all questions, the mystery of godliness is great. He appeared, a body, was vindicated by the Spirit, was seen by angels, was preached among the nations, was believed on in the world, was taken up in glory. I'm included these verses because it's for me, this is reference to appreciations that God for us. It's not that it's not spirits going to human. It's always, meaning yes, Holy Spirit's going to human and human going back to Holy Spirits, right? So we have to be careful with that because it's really tricky, but that's the reality of life. I really did. If you are the Holy Spirits, if you are God, meaning, if you don't have human body, it's so difficult for any Holy Spirits to work for what is their job is. Like for example, for the tree. So if you are worshiping the tree, if you are believing the tree is God, then how will the tree work its hands, since meaning, it must be human, because you need to serve human. Okay, next is Revelation 2:20. Nevertheless, ito lang din yung sa akin kasi lumalabas if you Google, if you once you check on the Holy Bible, if you search sex, ako lumalabas, it comes out that I am the enemy of God. I am the enemy of all the writers from Genesis 1:1 to Revelation 22:21. Kaya dinagdagan ko talaga ng Revelation 22. So sex ang pinag-usapan natin. So to all the gods, sex without sex, there is no human on earth. Even animals hindi makareproduce without sex. Any animals, insects, even plants themselves, they have also sex reproductions. So why is it that in the Holy Bible, all the writers are so against with sex and it's all about immorality? Bakit? Okay, now Revelation 2:20. Nevertheless, I have this against you, you tolerate that woman Jezebel who calls herself a prophetess. By her teaching, she misleading servants into sexual immorality and the eating of food sacrificed to idols. So it's really very clearly na pag ako magkausap nito, ako ang kalaban ng Biblia. Ako na yung magiging kalaban. So I have a words schizophrenia. Kaya umiiyak ako pag nagbabasa. If I'm reading the Bible, ako ang enemy nila because all they are saying that mag-appear to sa mag-highlight sa mata ko is sexual immorality. Ito. Na sexual immorality daw ako. Sus, ang bastos naman nila sa purgatory. But there is a secret about sex na pag if any Holy Spirits will invaded to any human body, the feeling is like having a sex or the senses of having a lustful. Kaya sabi ko, sino kayo mga sumulat na pag once Holy Spirits, I will say, Holy Spirits will invade to human body. You know, folks, the feeling is, the emotion is sex. Sex ang feelings niya, emotions. Na how will I describe it? For sure, all of you have meaning, orgasms or having sex with your life. So, yan ang feelings pag na-invade kayo ng mga Holy Spirits Kaya hindi yan sila mga demonyo religious leaders. Pasalamat nga kayo. But what they are doing is treating all the depressed or any psychological problems or mental illness of any human being. So our topic is sex. So Hebrews 13:14. So overall, so sabi ko, wag na tayong magmalinis. So pag magbasa din tayo ng Biblia, I was preparing earlier today about sex na anong chapter ba yung you can get the chapter. Here is the chapter with sex here in the Holy Bible. Is so recommended with Gideon's. So dito pagbabasahin mo, if you read all of this, it's all about sexual immorality. So lahat ng sex ay immoral. So ano ba yan? So sino na ba ang tama? Who is now the correct? So because I am more proponents of we need to multiply, and as much as we can create humans is as much as we can. So ang opposite niyan is in order to really pambayad payment for the sexual immoralities is marriage. So ito yung payment for the sexual immoralities, marriage. Marriage should be honored by all and the marriage be kept pure. So ito yun din, dapat talagang pure gitaw ang bed nyo. So mag-asawa lang kayo, wag yung mga kasali. Siguro ang sarap sabihin to ng mga sex na pinagsasabi sa Biblia. Ito yung mga group sex Yan talagang lumalabas, sexual immorality, if the writer is never had sex in their life. I think that's all the main point why in the Holy Bible sex is so their main concern. Okay? So sex is part of life. But here's the thing, don't indulge with sex if you knew that if ever the result for that is having baby, right? So when you knew that you're having sex and then for sure you have created a baby, ito lang din. Wag naman ninyong, don't be indulged or there are so many contraceptives. Tapos, use your brains and initiatives. Wag yung indulge. I think that the main point here about sex, why it becomes sex immorality is that's why you are poor. For me, based on my experience as well, the reason why you are poor because you have having children is an obligations. Okay, so sex is the result for that is children. So why the Bible is anti-children? Parang hinandaan, they are preparing Christ because I don't have children. So I think that's the more concern of the prophecy of the Holy Bible na pinoprotektahan at lumalabas na they are against me. So yun lang din. So our body is sex is holy and our body is holy. So we must be careful with our physical body because when we die, ito lang din sa akin, kaya inimi nila ako, parang ako si Jezebel, na ako yung, plastic na prophetess, si Morning Star, bro. I'm not a prophet, folks. I can be a prophet if prophets, meaning I can get my 10% cuts. I'm not a prophet. Whatever my claimants is just based on whatever I had my pledges and oath taking. That's all I could say. I didn't say I'm a prophet, I'm a messiah or whatsoever. So I don't. So I didn't claim about that because I wasn't pledged about that. So, but I'm a proponent of in as much as we can multiply. Kung afford nyo, make sure you knew how to take responsibilities and obligations. May utak kayo, folks. It's not that, si Jesus na lahat, si Jesus na lahat. No, we human beings have our own brains and our own reproductive organs. Tayo ang may-ari ng ating katawan. Okay? We own our body. So it's our body. It's our body. So we knew whom we gonna give our body. So dapat doon sa love tayo. Okay, right? So if that person love us, so that's how we gonna show our we gonna give our sexual desires to all male and female that we like, right? Especially if we love. See, love. Kasi nauna kasi for me, based on my experience, sex kasi yung nauna sa akin, folks. Last, then, plus sex din. Tsaka nagiging love. Sex din, love. So, i-explain ko, una is last. Tapos, sex equals love. Ito yung formula ko, folks. Then, ending siya dapat sa marriage. Kaso iba ang culture sa mga American. So for my old American man, marriage for him is aftering his money. So talagang pinandindigan ko naman na I'm aftering him for love. Okay, so that's all that's how sex is. And then another tip for all the men. Love your body, men. Ito lang din, love your body. Love your body, admire your body, appreciate your body, and especially for women as well. It doesn't mean na mag-asawa na tayo, agad-agad magkaanak. Find time to know each other after getting marriage. Although children is maganda siya because children is the fruit of love. Without children, when you are together, marriage without children, ano din siya, lousy. Time will come, you get bored. And then you cannot see your offspring. Okay, so hope you understand and to be sexy is normal. Okay? To be sexy is normal. To wear swimsuits is so normal. Why is so many? It's okay to be pervert meaning to say you are appreciating and admiring men. If you're a man, admiring women for how good or good looking they are. Pero ito lang dan, huwag tayong bastos. Okay? Sabihin natin, wow, gorgeous, beautiful, or whatsoever. Huwag namang bastos tapos mag-actions pa tayo, men, for symbols or actions that is all about sex. So, if you are doing such, ang bastos nyo. Okay? Ito lang din. Okay? So, that's how important sex is. So, sex, again, last, love, last, sex, din it equals to love. Tapos end natin siya sa marriage in order to have children. Kung sa Biblia, masyado yan silang immoral, ay naghanap lang yan ng butas para hindi ma-reincarnate. O yan na sila. At saka tayo, for me, my goal in life is heaven. Sex is heaven for me. Sex is heaven. Iba din yung ano ni ma'am, no? So for me, sex is heaven. As long as you have love. If you don't have love, talagang ang sex hindi langit. Yan ang tinatawag na impyerno. At pagdating naman sa impyerno, hindi ka pinapasok sa mga baliw din naman to si Dante Alighieri. Wala mang inferno, folks. Ang inferno nasa tao lang din. Tsaka sa mga crazy, mentally deranged people. So, I suggest do not be get deranged. Because all the dead spirits of sinners are inserted unto them. Okay, so that's basically, folks. Please subscribe on my channel. Please subscribe, and more videos coming soon. Good afternoon.